Yo, guys, you're welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV Africa. Donifeski out here, and I got with me Sheyi Kubana of Gusto. Thank you guys for always liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We love you, and we truly appreciate every one of you. If you're new to the channel, you already know that subscribe button. Click on it, that notification bell, turn it on so you get notified when we drop new videos and new content for you guys. Anyways, wahala don't happen, wahala don't solve.
Good to happen.
Bro, they don't drag person go court. The other day, we saw Asha, going out to perform with for the president. I think at the NNPC, stuff relaunch and everything, and a lot of people came out to applaud her. Yo, she did well. Her attire going out there, she didn't greet them. She just performed and went back. Do you think Asha was even supposed to go in the first place?
Is that a question? They paid her money to come and perform. She's an artist. She's an artist. If they pay an artist money to come and perform at a corporate event,
yeah,
I personally would use Wizkid to flog the artist to that event to collect her money. Why not? I mean, if the money was 20 million or 30 million naira and everything, what are we saying here? Government calls you to make up perform for it. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're a supporter of the government. It doesn't mean you are, like, your job is to go to event to perform. And they've called you for one event. Not say, sorry, because I don't want to get social media backlash and everything. Come on. Come on. This is what put food on your table. You understand?
Yeah.
So please, by all means, Asha should go to as many as possible. Those kind of shows.
And then she performed, I think 2 songs. She performed Fire on the Mountain and everything. People like applauded. And then the other song that she performed, IDG featuring Wizkid, has been involved in some sort of brouhaha drama and everything right now. And there's a certain Tempoe that has been said to have filed Asha to court. There's a case regarding to copyright issue, that she produced 2 songs for Asha, and then P.Prime went all the way to reproduce the song and everything. And right now, those 2 songs has been taken off all DSPs. IDG featuring Wizkid and Love Me Like Red Wine, on the V album. Do you think Asha, looking at her level in the industry, her experience, and the amount of exposure and everything that she's got, should she be involved in this kind of situation?
Okay, so I'm trying to get the name of the other song. It says Love Me or Give Me Red Wine.
Yeah, Love Me or Give Me
track 10. So track 3 and track 10. Okay, so Tempoe is one of Nigeria's fast rising producers right now.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah, he's really good. He's produced by definitely good for Joe Boy, for Mr. Easy, for a couple of other guys. I mean, Tempoe is really good. Like, he's really good. And IP, intellectual property is something that we've not really taken seriously, in Nigeria. I, for one, know that this issue is still lingering, basically, in terms of how we should deal with it, how we should approach and everything. So, Asha met up with Tempoe. This is from what Tempoe said. Met up with Tempoe. He produced IDG featuring Wizkid and Love Me or Give Me Red Wine. Asha had voiced the 2 songs. So it was not a case of only beats. She had voiced the 2 songs.
Full production.
According to him, you understand?
Yeah.
They did not agree on the split.
Okay.
Of this is the split. This is how it should go. So it's between Tempoe, Asha, and Platoon. Platoon is a music company owned by Apple Music. So, in all
Who is Platoon? Is it Asha or Tempoe?
Asha is the one with Platoon.
Okay.
Yeah, Asha is the one with Platoon. So, Tempoe, in all of this, had a disagreement with Asha. So, maybe part of the agreement when they now finally say, you know what, I can't pay you. Okay, me too. I don't agree. Make everybody go their separate ways and everything. Tempoe would have expected Asha not to put those two songs, not to release them or something. Asha too would have said, okay, I'm not releasing your song, the one that we did, but I'm going to go and reproduce it to another person. Now, is it right? Two things. It's obvious, that Asha would not want to deviate too much from the original one she did with Tempoe.
Yeah.
So she must have told P.Prime.
Have been talked in her head.
She must have told, of course, she would have the files of the song. Now, told P.Prime, can you recreate this beat? This one too, can you recreate this one? Okay, I recreate it too. Let me know. Oh, P.Prime was literally staying with Asha then. You understand?
Yeah, he was rather.
So at the time, she must have sampled a lot of those samples and everything. Okay, I like this too. This one for IDG, this one for this thing. Okay, Tempoe, I'm not using your beat again. I'm using P.Prime's beat. You understand? There's been a whole lot like that.
Yeah, actually.
You understand? So at the end of the day, Tempoe has a point. Asha too had to move on. But to be honest, there's the place of intellectual, theft in this whole thing.
So indirectly, Asha,
what we need to
now get was definitely try to be an actor.
Yeah. What we need to now get is to get the sample of what Tempoe did. I'm sure he must have submitted it to the court as evidences of the two beats that he did. Asha's recording on them as well.
Same thing that Easy did with Tenny by posting it out.
Easy did with Tenny, exactly. She understand. I mean, even Tenny did not even record. She didn't voice. She was just, vibing and everything. According to Tenny, Asha recorded those two songs. Bam. It was time to now talk about split that they now disagreed and they never came to an agreement. And she took off. I guess that was why the album delayed for a bit. And she took off those things, went to this thing, because Wizkid is not going to record twice.
Where you want to see Wizkid again?
So the beat must have been very similar, and the BPM, the BPM must have been very similar, so that
almost
flow, so that it can key into, maybe add some little adjustment for underground, underlay, just to make it different. But I can say that if Tempoe brings up the whole beat that he did, that he recorded for Asha, and the one that P.Prime did, it's almost the same thing. And that's why Tempoe is suing P.Prime as well. Suing Asha, Platoon, and P.Prime. So guys, this is intellectual theft. Reported a takedown, and that those songs are off, streaming platforms now.
She can't even perform them as well.
She can't. The court says no, you can't perform them. So it's back to status quo of you didn't have the song.
Bro, and the song happens to be like the biggest song of the album.
The IDG is the biggest song of the album because, of course, the song is really nice and Wizkid did not.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't expect Asha to have gone ahead with P.Prime without clearing this thing with Tempoe. Knowing fully well that, if those beats resemble themselves too much, we no like give ourselves at all. Especially if Tempoe produced that beat for another person. Say Tempoe produced a Mr. Easy beat for Joe Boy, for example. I now like the beat and recreated it with a P.Prime. So it is still intellectual theft, but we can always just say, Ojorawan, beat Ojorawan.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But you were the one they produced it for. You were the one who worked on it.
Wow.
Now carry on. See, P.Prime, let me do this kind of beat. Just put one or two things on top. know.
Now, looking at all of this, can we say that this happened to Asha because she desperately wants a collaboration with Wizkid to happen? Because Asha has been in the game for years and nothing of such, has been heard of her. And we know that she's talented. She can play instruments. She could, she has some level of, knowledge in regards to production and everything. Yeah. Was it because of, there's a Wizkid on this song? And I know that before I got this Wizkid gone, he had. And right now, this is one-time opportunity. Should I remove this song totally, or just push it because I know the Wizkid, FC and the Wizkid effects would get affected?
Well, I don't know if she desperately wanted a song with Wizkid. I really do not know if the Wizkid factor was what made Tempoe. Maybe Tempoe felt this song is the most performing track, and I was the one who produced it for her first and everything. So Wizkid could be the cause of this whole thing. We're not saying it's Wizkid,
Yeah.
Because the song if it was a song that was not performing well, maybe we will have left it.
Because the major talk is on IDG, like Love Me or Give Me, like it's just like action.
So that's just the thing. Imagine producing an Asha and Wizkid song, and then someone takes it from you and give it to another producer to recreate another one. It's painful and it's not fair enough. I hope they're able to resolve it. But for now, the song is off digital streaming platforms. And Asha can't make any money from that song anymore right now, at least until the court judgment.
Now, looking at possible resolutions that could come in, what are the instances that we could have? Could it be that Asha would get to pay, P.Prime, Tempoe his own split, or settle out of
court, or they now run the split in a way that it benefits everybody. They got the court judgment. There's a fire. There's an agreement that they sign, and everyone is signed.
Then song can come back up.
Yeah. That's
All right, thank you for the insights, guys. You've heard it all from Sheyi, breaking down what really happened with the Asha, Wizkid, P.Prime, and Tempoe, situation, court dragging, taking down, 2 songs off our album, on all DSPs. Guys, let us know what you think. Share your thought down below. Do you think Asha was wrong, or Tempoe was wrong, or who is the person that actually performed the real? Was Asha being an Asha with the carry chicken? Guys, let us know what you think. Share your thought down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.